As of today, I've officially been making gaming content for 6 months. I did a 3-month check-in video, so I thought it'd be fun to share some reflections on what I've learned over the past 6 months and where I see my channel growing over the next 6. I went back and rewatched my 3-month video recently, and I was obviously very insecure at the time. My videos were very inconsistent in their themes, and my performance didn't feel that great, and I tried covering certain genres, mainly FPS games, that attracted a pretty toxic crowd. This really caused me to take a step back and reflect on what kind of space I was trying to cultivate with my channel and what sort of steps I could take to sustainably grow toward that. The one thing I was really proud of early on, and that fortunately continues to be true, is that my audience is literally 50-50 men and women. I knew this was a balance I wanted to maintain as I grew because it feels reflective of the actual gaming community, and I think more than anything speaks to the fact that I'm covering games that a wide variety of people play. And so what this signals to me and what I hope to be true is that you, the viewer, feel seen and that your passions are reflected in the content that I'm making. One thing that really bothered me too was that I didn't feel like my video quality was super great, like my delivery wasn't good, my editing wasn't where I wanted it to be, and so I was only posting about 3 times a week at that point, and so I challenged myself in October to post every single day for a month to really level up my skills, and I think that's reflected in how my page has been growing. I mean, I was around 3,000 followers on TikTok and I think less than 500 on Instagram at the time, and now we're at almost 10K on both, which just is insane. I never would have thought I'd make it there, but I was really burning out because I wasn't taking any breaks at the time, so I've dialed it back since to posting 5 times a week, which is still a lot, especially for me working full-time and especially working in like a very intense field, but this feels a lot more sustainable, and I really want my growth to be sustainable. I don't want to just grow for the sake of growing, and I think so many creators are really obsessed with just infinite growth and wanting to get as big as they can, but they don't really think about why or what their end goal would be for doing that. And for me personally, I think my goal with growth is to be able to connect with more game developers and to get more insight onto how games are actually developed and to be able to highlight their work. And I just feel so fortunate that over the last couple months especially, I've been able to talk to so many devs, both indie devs who are maybe working on their first project and also more seasoned developers that I've played their games for a long time and I'm actually getting to talk to them. It's really special. And so I think that feeds really nicely into the next part of this video, which is where do I see the page growing over the next 6 months. In the spirit of sustainability, I really want to try to stay away from the hype cycles. I think so many accounts get caught up in whatever's trending in the news or whatever big game is launching that they feel like they need to cover. So I'm going to try to strike a good balance of covering upcoming titles that I'm personally excited about and celebrating past titles. I want to continue focusing on accessibility and making this a place that both newer gamers and lifelong gamers like myself can coexist. I do also want to take a crack at long form content. I have an idea for a video that I've had stirring in my head for many years now, and I'd like to bring it to fruition. But more than anything, I just want to say thank you all so much for your support. I literally could not do this without you, and I feel so lucky to have such a wonderful and positive community here. And I also just want to say a huge thank you to all the creators who have reached out to me to offer their advice, their support, their wisdom. I just feel really lucky to be among such amazing peers in the gaming space. So thank you all again for your support, and I'll see you in July for my 1-year check-in.